It's finally time to use Patreon for its intended purpose. Frostpunk is one of my favorite games of all time, and when I uploaded the original series, the views were bad. So bad that I had to beg viewers of other series to come over and watch it, because by the end, it was brewing into a masterpiece. While the views of the original series were bad, the views of the follow-up series were abysmal. So overwhelmingly bad that I vowed never to make a Frostpunk video again, unless I could figure out some way to not lose money by doing it. Episode 1 is here on YouTube, so you can decide whether you enjoy the series, and every episode afterwards will only be available on Patreon. It's $3, and it's about to get a ton of episodes. As far as value goes, you're not going to get a better deal anywhere else. I'm playing the Last Autumn DLC on hard difficulty. This is a prequel to the main game, and the goal is to construct the iconic generator so the main game can happen. Prepare yourselves for the best immersive strategy game of all time. Oh, no snow. So this is set right before it gets really cold within the Frostpunk universe. So instead of hope, there's motivation. Right off the bat, there's a new building, a docks. I guess because I'm right by the sea. Issue being looking through this, I don't actually see a dock, so maybe I research it at the workshop. I gotta start by harvesting resources, steel and wood. Looks like there's 2 of each. I can have 15 workers left. I also think it'd be a good idea to get a cookhouse going so people aren't eating raw food. Wait a second, there is no generator yet. So maybe this is about building it. Interesting. Okay, well, I want a cookhouse, so let's get the streets going and I guess actually harvest resources. And out here, I can build a cookhouse. Just gotta be adjacent to the street. And that just seems like it'll be very important. It also might make sense that you get research going, so I just need more wood for that. Oh, first steps. Sir, our employer, the Imperial Exploration Company, has prepared the site for us. Besides digging the enormous shaft for the underground part of the generator, they left some construction materials behind to get us started. We should set up camp and clear the area around the shaft to make space for the construction facilities. I'm such a child. Dude, it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. That is so weird for this game. But yeah, clearing the area around just means, getting rid of all these resources. Oh, there's steam cores too. I might as well get steam cores going. Now I have 15 wood for a workshop. Again, just get that away. I think the first thing I'll try to do is the dock. Now, 50 degrees, you can just sleep outside in a sleeping bag. You might need a sleeping mat to protect you from the ground. Actually, yeah, that'd be pretty preferable. The ground is cold, cold, cold. Oh, hold on, big deal here. I've got the cookhouse going. It would also make sense to build tents for people. So first, though, I need streets. I'm going to employ a little thing called mixed zoning, where I have the people live reasonably close to where they work. And now it's all about just harvesting wood. And with all these wood resources, maybe start on some homes. Ooh, workshops built. Okay, can I research right away? Profiles manufacture. I could also just get a docks, but it might be better just to have faster gathering. Or forgers' quarters, all important. Profiles manufacture can happen last after I've built up my resources. Docks help me get resources too, but the only time faster gathering is good is right now, so I think it makes sense to do it. And with 10 wood, I can do that. Up and work's over. Oh, I forgot, I can enact laws. This may help. There's a ton of new laws, like the inevitable cocaine pills. Now that's my kind of government. The bathhouse is new. If I build a bathhouse, people will be less likely to fall ill, motivation will rise, but I have to build one. Oh, but it needs coal to be active. I have no coal. I don't know how I'm getting coal. That'll wait. Instead, I could do a public house. Yeah, have some drinks. That'll stop the rock throwing. And I've got 4 days to build the public house. That shouldn't be too hard. Oh, 3 of the homeless people fell ill. Crap. Yep, people got cold from sleeping on the ground, not surprising. I was already on track to provide some shelter, so I'll go for some instead of for everyone, just because it's only 2 days. I think that's a promise I can keep. Half my citizens, 35, that's, yeah, 4 more houses, I can do that. Hopefully sick people can still work. Speaking of work, it's time. Okay, so all the food rations have been cooked. Let's take the engineers off here. And I guess I'm gonna need more food to make. Well, actually, before I build houses though, I think I need more research. Yeah, this world runs on research. And I think I'll go as far as to build a 3rd workshop. After that, though, I think all my wood has to go towards houses. And with another tent down, I can make a new law. What may I want to do? Bareknuckle bouts. I don't think I need to reduce discontent that badly. Prostitutes? It's too early for that. I am getting low on food. Does that mean I have to resort to gruel? I think I realized that has to be the plan. Ooh, motivation dropped heavily. And I'm realizing this dock timing is actually ticking down way faster than I'd hoped. At least I got faster gathering in the nick of time. Thank you for working overtime. Next thing, we need food. Except I can't do it until I get 10 wood. At least I'm one house away from providing decent shelter. Please don't get sick overnight. Okay, only 2 people got sick. I can make do with that. What's this? Motivation's dropping? Why? Reality check. As the camp wakes up under dark rain clouds, the mood among our people turns gloomy. Nobody told us we'll be sent to the end of nowhere, they grumble. There is nothing for us to do here but work. And they are going to stay a while in this remote, cold, miserable place. If you don't keep their motivation up, the efficiency will suffer. Consider assigning a law raising motivation. Well, I can't really sign a law right now. Does cocaine raise motivation? Yeah, at the risk of death. Chapel could raise motivation. What do the people need? Coke or God? Time will tell. So motivation seems to have 2 bars that have an effect on efficiency. Interesting. Well, now at least I can research forager quarters. And next will have to be docks, I think. At least now I can fulfill my tent promise. That should help with motivation, surely. Okay, new law time. What's it gonna be? After thinking about it, I think it's time for the hard stuff. God. I can build a chapel. I got 4 days left to do it. Do I do a public house before tents? I mean, it's gonna make being homeless even scarier, but fulfilling this promise will be nice. Also, it doesn't matter where the public house is, so I think I'm actually gonna have it be out of the way of the homes. All right, I fulfilled my shelter promise. Motivation rises. And Discontent Falls. Okay, I'm not a terrible leader yet. Actually, most of my wood's gonna have to go towards forager quarters, which can also be away from home. Okay, I can do forager quarters. Let's research the next thing first. Docks seem like a great use of resources, so I'll start on those. And then I need 35 wood in order to get the hunter's thing going. Forager's quarters, whatever. It may appear that the people aren't living near where they work, but who says I can't build more houses there? Also, 3 people are gravely sick. Oh, frick. Yep, people are very concerned about the lack of shelter. I better do something about it. I can provide shelter for 30 people in 2 days. This will be a big win, I think. Okay, my forager's quarters is up. Oh, I need to use wood to make foragers. I may be in over my head with the amount of wood I need then. If I had known that, I probably would have built 3 houses instead. Oh, a first death. One of our people has just died. Sickness, accidents, and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. Motivation has plummeted. So I can either pass a law to have a cemetery or a morgue to shift the bodies off to England. So either motivation falls further, or I'd have to spend more wood to transport the bodies. Or I could do nothing. Instead, I could try to find other ways to raise motivation. The way I see it, there's 3 ways to raise motivation. Pills, prostitutes, and prayer. The PPP, if you will. Now, pills can only be served with breakfast, and I have no breakfast. Prostitutes can only be in a public house, and I have no public house. And prayer can only be in a chapel, and I have no chapel. But of the 3, I think I'm going to get the public house first. I think it's time for prostitutes, so I'll build the public house today. Oh, but I also got to build shelter today. But I also don't have food, so I wonder if it makes sense to dismantle the cookhouse. I think I will while people are still on free time, because I got to get motivation up, and that's got to happen by like a public house. Oh, another person died. Efficiency is minus 30%. I hate it. Well, at least I have more wood. I could start building houses. No, I should do the public house first. No, I should provide shelter first. Yeah, homes are most important. Let's get it. Another death. Good lord. You overhear 2 workers arguing over the reality of the global cooling. You really believe the end of the world rubbish? Me? I'm just here for the money. Well, then you're a fool, because you'll all die when the frost comes. He turns to you. Ain't it the truth, sir? I could have them mind their own work. Discontent falls? So the science says. Motivation will rise slightly. Or only fools doubt it. Where discontent will rise, but motivation will rise. I need a motivation bump. And I have enough wood for the last tent. I think it's going to go where the cookhouse stood. Or just here. I'll only destroy like a little resources, so this is fine. Okay, discontent is falling thanks to the houses. I can also do foragers now. I need 15 free workers. I'll take you off the steel. So, what is this? Oh, this is the big map. Okay. I thought it was like standard to go out and get food at night, but this is like the outpost team. Reindeer Tracks. Oh, that's food. Numerous reindeer tracks lead toward a dark point on the horizon. Away we go. And those do stuff at night, which is why I'm glad I have it now. I've researched docks. I have 8 wood and like 3.5 work hours left. I get about 7 per hour. That's about 25 wood, which means I should be a little bit shy of a public house. So I think then, instead, I should research probably Sawmill to get more wood, or just build the docks. Maybe that gets me more resources. Plus 25 wood. I guess I could build that. I think I'm going to use the workshop still, but I might dismantle a couple of them because I realize I need the wood and I'm a little in over my head. So I'll still do the sawmill. I just need wood, and then I'll try to get 25 wood. That means getting the public docks, and so be it. Ooh, I have exactly enough for a docks. Basic docks. So it goes out here. Oh, this map is bigger than I thought. There's 4 dock spots. I feel like I want it to be close to my base, but I technically don't know how this works. I think this makes sense, and I hope it's not a big deal. But the public house is not happening tonight. It will happen tomorrow, though. Okay, at least the shelter promise is fulfilled. Motivation rises. People are no longer homeless. Hooray. People are, however, hungry. Okay, so I got docks progress. So I can produce I can produce wood pile along with other resources, but I would definitely do wood pile. I also need workers. Unfortunately, it's not working hours, but I'll have that set up first thing. So then next up is the cookhouse. Hopefully my foragers find something. Oh, they found the reindeer tracks. A partially eaten reindeer carcass lies in a circle of trampled, blood-stained earth. The tracks lead further. Damn it, we can't take it. Need more tracks. I could get a nesting place with birds. Or a hunting grounds. This is where the reindeer tracks lead. That seems a lot better. Made it through the night without any troubles. Sick person is just that, sick. Motivation's down. Oh no, efficiency's lower. It's right there too. What's this? Now that we've built the basic resource infrastructure, we can set about bringing more people and steam cores from England. To this, we have to build the Telegraph Station. I see. 20 wood, 25 steel. I feel like that's low on my priorities right now. I got 4 days left for this. Instead, I guess I'm making wood piles? Where are the wood piles? Oh, there it is. Oh, I need this wood. All right, pull them off steel, put them on wood. Get that public house going. I have 14 hours left. Damn, this is a bad, bad day. Something happened? Indignant engineer. An engineer complains to you. Sir, it seems I've been mistakenly lodged in a tent full of workers. Now you see, I don't have anything against workers, but they're quite loud, and well, they sort of smell. Can you make sure that I get moved to an engineer's tent? If yes, then discontent will rise. If no, motivation will fall. I can't afford that. Certainly, I'll move you to an engineer's tent. I can handle the discontent, but only for a little bit. Everyone's idle, but at least I can get a public house going. Not adjacent to street. That's fine. I can build like a tiny stump street over here. Okay, sawmill researched. Cost 10 wood for a sawmill. I think I'll do that first and foremost. At least I have all the workers free to just build stuff now. Oh, foragers have reached the hunting grounds. What's here? The gentle banks of this swiftly flowing stream form a convenient watering place. We can set up camp here for some time to hunt animals coming for water. Oh, perfect. Yeah, set up camp. And now food will be back in 10.5 hours. Okay. Now I think I'll get a sawmill going before I research more. It might actually be efficient to just dismantle one workshop as well. It means I can get the sawmill faster. I think I'm going to do it as much as it pains me. So now I guess I'll just start right here. Destroy some resources, but I harvest so many more. All right, public house has been built. Just put workers on it. Yes, motivation rises. Okay. People are working faster. Nice. I could also build the telegraph station. I think chapel's got to come first, though. And cookhouse even before. I need to get 20 wood. Okay, awesome. Can get workers on the sawmill. I should get there in no time now. Actually, it's still by the skin of my teeth because work is about to end. I definitely want the cookhouse ready for when the food arrives. Then next up is chapel. Everything's gonna be okay. However, my sick person is gravely sick, but I think that is what it is. I can also pass a new law. I have a gravely ill person. Maybe I'd want to go radical treatment? Or seeing I'm about to build a chapel, evening service makes sense. Just get that motivation up and let the person die. We'll pray for him. Or I could get a morgue because I'm about to have a bunch of dead bodies and I don't want people to be sick from it. I'll do the morgue, even though it costs wood. I'm starting to actually get wood, so I think it's fine. Okay, so chapel and morgue got to be done tomorrow. And thankfully, my food has come back in the middle of the night. 80 raw food. What actually happens here? I'm not sure. I think they're just going back and forth. Either way, when the food happens, I'm gonna need to make it last, so we're going gruel. People are starving. Please don't eat the raw food. Okay, they're going to sleep. Good. Motivation drops. It's fine. Just don't eat the raw food in the morning. Oh, no. Few of our people have fallen ill after coming into contact with a decomposing body. This will keep happening if we have no way to dispose of the dead. I see. Damn it, I'm a little late. Now I'll have to build a sick hut. I don't know if I want to do that first. Discontent is very high. Okay, people are eating. They are pissed off. But I think it's getting better with the less starvation. I also get that morgue down. This is kind of huge. Okay, I'll get that down, and then I'll have to use the next wood for a street. Next up, I definitely need a medical tent. Oh, I can pass a law. Oh, company funerals. What is this? Preparing bodies for transport will cost steel instead of wood, and it will increase motivation more. That sounds way better. I have a surplus of steel. Okay, motivation rises. The morgue is built. It's also 25 wood for a medical post. I'll just plop it down here, get the street down next. Chapel built, motivation rises. Good, good, good. Okay, I can now do the telegraph station in hopes that this is the last of it. It's a cool looking building. Still gotta build a street. All right, the medical post is looking good. I can actually start caring for the sick people. And the telegraph station is up. So I need more people or supplies. Oh, so workers cost 2. Engineers cost 4. Steam cores cost 20. So do some workers, some engineers. Oh, so I've maxed out. I can get 11 workers, 5 engineers. Well, let's try it. Okay, so this is hopefully complete. It is. Now that you have the basic infrastructure, it's time to start with the construction of the generator. Build a profiles manufacturer, then produce 8 structural profiles. That will allow you to set up the shaft structure. I can see our status 3 days ahead of schedule. Nice. If you like this, the rest of the series only gets better from here. The rest of the episodes will be hosted at patreon.com/aliensrock. $3 for an incredible series, plus 7 hours of already existing series. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next video. Have a wonderful day and peace.